And welcome everybody to another part of the Pokemon Gold walkthrough. Again, a little later than expected. You know, just keep rolling with me here. More work, other activities going on, and I lose track of time, and there are just some days where it just suddenly hits me, hey, I was supposed to upload something today, and I didn't. And it just kind of throws me all out of whack. So again, you know, a little bit late, but, you know, bear with me. I'm trying my best. That's all I can really say. I am trying my best, so there we go. In this part, we are going to be taking all of Route number 2, facing all the trainers, finding all the items, including a number of hidden items, a lot of which are in the maze, and then taking on the gym leader, Brock. Not much else other than that. This was done on 2 separate recording takes. Again, this was supposed to be done on a Thursday, but when I found out that the first half was only about 5 minutes long, I realized that, okay, going against Brock won't take me that much longer. So I had to record a second half another day, and that's kind of when it all kind of got thrown out of loop with me in when I should be uploading everything. So, you know, apologies. But, again, these things happen. But enough of that. Let's look at some stats. Route number 2. Got quite a big list of Pokemon here, all of which, you know, very low level because we're on Route number 2. This is in Kanto, so obviously they're going to be extremely low leveled, and all of these you can pretty much get in Johto. And again, this is more for just trying to finish up your Pokedex, and that's about it. Route number 2, let's start off with a Hoot Hoot. Gold Crystal version, 50% at night only, while in the Silver version, it's 80% at night only. Golden Crystal version with a Caterpie, 30% in the morning and afternoon. Same with Silver, 30% in the morning and afternoon. So why are those two? Oh, that's a wait, Weedle. Shut up, Will. Weedle, Silver version, 30% morning and afternoon. Pidgey, level 3. 3% in the morning in the Gold version only, and Gold and Silver 3 through 7 is 40% chance in the afternoon, and then Pidgey level 5 only in Crystal, 20% chance in the morning, and then 3 through 5, 50% chance in the afternoon. Getting a little bit crazy with these stats here. There's a reason why they look like there's so many, because it's the same one, just different variables. Anyways. Spinnerack, Gold and Crystal version only, 30% chance at night only, with a Ladybug, Silver Crystal version only, 30% chance in the morning only. That's why I like the Gold versions, because Spinnerack is just a lot better than a Ladybug fighting whatever the hell it is. But that's just my opinion. Gold version, Metapod, 20% in the morning and afternoon, and Silver version is Kakuna, 20% in the morning and afternoon. Butterfree in the Gold version, 10% in the morning, and Crystal version is 10% in the morning and the afternoon, while a Beedrill in the Silver version is 10% chance in the morning. Golden Silver version, Golden Crystal version for a Hoot Hoot, 10% chance at night only, while in the Silver version it's 50% chance at night only. Pidgeotto, Gold version, 5% chance in the morning and afternoon, while in the Crystal and Silver version it's 5% chance only in the afternoon. I find that a little bit strange, but they had to add in the extra 30% for the Ladybug, which is why they don't have as much chance, or as much as a chance in the morning, and while Gold version doesn't have as many chance at night because of Spinnerack going at night. That's kind of why these percentages differ very much. Pikachu in all 3 versions, 5% chance in the morning, afternoon, absolutely no chance at night. Kind of one of the more rare gets. I can't remember if there is a chance you can get it in Johto or if it's only in Kanto. That's kind of just slipped my mind, but there you go. There's your Pikachu for whoever wants it. Ariados, Gold and Silver version, 5% chance at night only, and Ladian, Silver and Crystal version, 5% chance in the morning only. Those are the evolved forms of those Gold Silver exclusives. If you really don't want to try and catch one and raise it, and you just want to go straight for its fully evolved form, there you go. Ariados basically is a poison bug type, and I'm guessing Ladian is bug flying, which would be stupid, but it is bug flying. The way it's kind of set up, like the way it has those fish, you would think it would be bug fighting, but I guess they just decided, no, let's have another bug flying type, because, you know, we don't have enough of those already. Not much else as far as stats. Not much else. There is nothing else as far as stat goes. There is no water around, so there is no fishing. There is no surfing. There is just ones that you can get while going around the grass. In fact, thinking about it right now, it doesn't even look like there's any that you can get as far as Headbutt goes. No, there isn't. Only in Heart Gold and Soul Silver do you get that. The maze itself. Well, let me just do a little explaining here. Jump cut, this is the second half of it, where, as you can see, it just suddenly went to night. Obviously, because I'm going to be facing Brock after I talk to this old man to get the silver ring. Wing, not ring, wing. In the gold version, you talk to this old man, you get yourself the silver wing, which use you'll be finding out later, unless you already know. And in the gold version, he will give you the rainbow feather. So I think people that already know exactly what it's going to do. But, we'll be finding that out once we're done going through all of Kanto, right before we finish up completely in the whole entire ordeal. The maze, the little forest maze, that is I can't remember how to pronounce it. I want to say it's the Viridian Forest. I could have butchered it. I'm not exactly sure. In Generation 2, they just decided not to put as much time into it. They just said, make it a maze, and that's it. Heart Gold, Soul Silver, they make it into the actual full forest like it's supposed to be. But in here, they just decided to make it a quick little maze, and that's why you can get yourself a Pikachu within that area, because the Viridian Forest is the area where you can get yourself a Pikachu in Generation 1. So that's why you can get them all throughout Route number 2, because it's part of that forest. Going against the exact same trainer that we did in Generation 1, right before going against Brock, everyone remembers him with the Sand Shrew. It's now a Sand Slash, and just as easy to take down. Brock, on the other hand, has a couple more tricks up his sleeve. Still not too difficult to go against when you got a full team arsenal that can take on basically any type that it needs to. But still, a pretty interesting lineup, all the same, especially with the type of moveset that some of them do have. I hope to God that when I went against Misty, I went through the moveset, but I cannot be fully sure. I know I've gone through the moveset of every single gym leader and special battle that I have done so far, and for whatever reason, I need to go back and double check it, but I pray to God that I did do do the stats of Misty like I've been doing for every other gym leader. I might have missed it. If I did, I'm sorry. You can look it up. Lickety split. Graveler level 41. Defense Curl, Rock Slide, Rollout, and Earthquake. Very nice, especially going against a Lapras who is part Ice type Earthquake. Actually, no, I don't think it's ground that's really good against ice. I really think it's only just rock. But the Rock Slide and Rollout, that can be a really big problem, especially Rollout when he starts, hitting it on multiple occasions and can easily just wipe you out. Here's where his first interesting part comes in. Brock said that he's a big fan of fossils, and he shows it right here with his Kabutos. Kabutops, my bad. Whatever. You can pronounce it however you want. Slash, Surf, Endure, and Giga Drain. Giga Drain being the really big one there, because when you're going against him, you're thinking Rock, Water, pretty simple, type to go up against. However, that Giga Drain can throw it a little bit out of loop there. I'm just giving him a little bit extra health, depending on what you're going up against, what you're using to go up against him. But since he is Rock, Water, Thunder type, works just as good. Rhyhorn, level 41. Fury Attack, Scary Face, Earthquake, and Horn Drill. Mainly Horn Drill and Earthquake being the two really good moves to watch out for. I think Horn Drill is actually the one-hit kill move if it hits, but it has such a low chance of hitting that it's one that you don't really have to worry about. And I'm actually kind of checking it out right now, and I do believe that it is. Yep, one-hit Horn Drill, the one-hit knockout move. However, the chance of it hitting is like 1 in 5, maybe 1 in 10, something like that. We got an Omnistar here, level 42, and once I get the page loaded back up about what his moves are, I'll be more than happy to tell you. Another one of the fossil types. Again, he's only going to, let's see here, Bite, Surf, Protect, and Spike Cannon. Spike Cannon being a really terrible normal move. I don't know why he still has it, but the AI is so terrible in these games it doesn't really matter anyways. In Heart Gold, Soul Silver, when you go up against him in a rematch, he has a bigger variety of the fossil types, because even in Gen 2, only Omnistar and Kabutops are the only ones that are fossilized. You don't get any more other than that. Aerodactyl is also one too. But anyways, Onyx, level 44. Bind, Bide, Rock Slide, Sandstorm, just as simple. It's his number one Pokemon still, and it's just really easy to take down. So long, Brock. We got 2 more gym leaders to go, and it's going to be an interesting go-around overall. But again, there's no more fossil types to get in Generation 2. Not till you start getting Generation 3 and 4 do you get other fossil types. And when you do rematches against him in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, he has a better variety. But that's it for this part, ladies and gentlemen. See you next time.